All right, here's your wick. You know what? Making the candle was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Cool, it's like a little earwax taco.
It's not like it's a pre-packaged material that you pull out and form into a shape of a candle. I mean, this is earwax you're talking about.
It's actually working, kind of.
There's hair in there, there's skin cells, and to get it melted down into the shape of a candle was hard enough. Look at that! We got a candle.
Well, almost. The final proof is in the lighting.
Okay, so for our side-by-side comparison, we have...
Oh, you're gonna stick it on that cupcake?
Birthday candle.
Careful, it doesn't fall apart. Oh. All right.
With the earwax all together and the wick in it, personally, I don't think it's gonna melt like a normal candle because when we tested it, it sparkled.
Go. Okay.
Okay.
So it's either gonna be like 4th of July or it's gonna go completely out.
It's lit like a candle, but let's see if it lasts.
Look how it's bubbling up right around, oh, and it's going down.
Yep, it's burning up just like in our little sample test. It burns up, and then that's it. It's done.
I don't think it's gonna last.
Nope.
Look, it's going out, it's going out. Okay, 23 seconds.
Not much of a candle at all.
Nope. And that's down to the composition of candle wax as opposed to earwax. The long chain hydrocarbons in paraffin or beeswax melt and in liquid form get pulled up the wick where they burn in a slow, controlled fashion. Earwax, full of dead skin cells, hair, fatty acids, and cholesterol, may be flammable, but critically, it doesn't melt or burn consistently.
All right, looks like this one's busted.
Busted.
Totally busted.
Happy birthday!
You want more? We've got more. Log on to discovery.com/Mythbusters and jump in!
So let's recap. I just flat out couldn't get to sleep.
Oh, you're totally awake.
Adam, we got to sleep. We got him to where he needed to be. We got his hand in the bowl, but the best I could do was dribble water over it. We did not get full immersion.
Nope. It's all dry.
So we've got one last chance, and for that we're gonna induct Matt, our runner, and we'll see whether we can get him to wet his bed.
Yeah, let's make Mama proud.
Sweet dreams.
And mere minutes after lights out, sweet dreams it is.
There we go. We're starting to spread out.
All right, let's get a bucket of water ready. Let this be a lesson to you kids, lest you think working for Mythbusters is all fun and games. Even the runners are not above getting humiliated on national television. This is perfect. Matt's hand is in the bowl. It's the ideal illustration of this myth. I don't hear the alarm, so I don't think he's involuntarily urinating yet.
Not yet, but after 5 minutes of hand and wrist immersion, this happens.
Oh my God, what the hell are you doing? Oh my God.
With the alarm going nuts and bedlam in the bedroom, it's not until the lights are switched on that the offending puddle can be examined.
Dude, did you think you peed yourself?
I don't think I did.
Roll over, let's see what's going on there. Looks like it could be a spill.
Yeah, it's not from the source, unfortunately.
How did it get that separate puddle over there?
If Matt says it's not from the source, I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah, it looks like it is just on the side. I don't see wet pants overall. Well, if that is the case, then it didn't work, because his hand was full on in that water for like, what was it, 5 minutes or better?
Did you even feel it?
No.
That's awesome. I really thought that we'd hit pay dirt with the Smith when I heard this start screaming, but no. It's late in the middle of the night, and after Matt's hand was in that bowl for 5 minutes, some of the water sloshed out and caused our alarm to go off. With all of this, I can't see that we can call this myth anything but busted.
Up next,
Oh, here comes the door.
our trio of Trekkies tackle a Star Trek tale. And later, Jamie and Adam get a handle on a hair-raising hot pot of molten lead.
And this little piggy burned clean off.
Do not try what we do on this show at home.
We're what you call experts.
Stay safe.
It's not quite a mini-myth, But this Trekkie tall tale is too good to resist.
I tell you what, I cannot believe how popular this next myth is.
Yeah, fans have been requesting it for years, and when I announced that we were doing this on the internet, the reaction was massive.
You're talking about the Gorn episode of Star Trek.
This is the episode of the classic Star Trek series where Captain Kirk battles a reptilian creature called the Gorn.
Yeah, and right when you think Captain Kirk is about to get defeated, he devises a weapon using nothing but the things he finds on this alien planet.
Doesn't he make his own gunpowder as well?
Heck yeah, he's Captain Kirk.
Let's get this going. Enterprise, 3 to beam up.
You getting reception?
Yeah, mine's real.
In a memorable Star Trek moment, a marooned Captain Kirk channels MacGyver and makes a bamboo bazooka.
Yes. Yes.
What? What is it, Spock?
An invention, yeoman.
After scavenging the 3 basic ingredients of gunpowder and diamonds for ammunition,
They would make formidable projectiles.
Oh, here comes the Gorn.
Kirk goes to work mixing his materials and constructing the cannon.
Can he do it?
If he has the time, yeoman. If he has the time.
Of course he has the time. He's Kirk. But what about reality? Can you really make your own gunpowder, and can you really make a bazooka out of bamboo?
Now, gunpowder is composed of 3 things. Potassium nitrate, charcoal, and sulfur. Now, on their own, each of these 3 things is non-explosive. But the question is whether you can combine them together without further refinement to create gunpowder capable of firing a projectile out of a cannon.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make Captain Kirk black powder. We're gonna take these elements, mix them up just like he does in the TV clip, and compare it to regular black powder.
Now, the next big question of this myth is whether or not we can build a cannon out of bamboo that will withstand the explosion of gunpowder. So I'm gonna have a stab at this while I leave the boys to their pyrotechnics.
And our pair of pyromaniacs begin Pyrotechnics 101 with the assumption that Kirk knew the correct ratio of the 3 key ingredients. And also, like their hero,
Okay, dude, Kirk or Picard?
Are you kidding? Kirk.
they're not using any tools to grind and mix the black powder. Just some rocks from the floor of the set.
Mr. Spock or Lieutenant Commander Data?
Spock?
Did Han shoot first?
Yes, he did.
So we've been at this for a good 15 minutes or so.
It's starting to look like black powder.
No longer than Kirk might have had while down on the planet. And now it's time to test our black powder formulas. First, what we're gonna do is let off some real black powder just to see what it's supposed to look like. Good. Then, we're each gonna try our own recipes and see what we got.
So that's what the guys are aiming for. That's the kind of reaction Kirk achieved by hand mixing his gunpowder. And we're about to find out if that's possible.
Hey.
Hey!
It kind of doing something.
It's a little something something.
Yeah. It's kind
Weird.
of burning like, it's like those snakes that you get at 4th of July.
So no, we didn't get the big poof like the black powder on our first test, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised because I fully expected nothing to happen, no ignition.
Wow, look at that.